chekerero kurwa sinseri ya South Korea niko bagutuka imeyo mu cy'ubusungu asama gacho ahuru tawa sirirongo nyakabere eyiberange nebengi ya Kenya Women batari rero gusiba hakirisi mugwetara sinamba cyabo 0784 955 717 gose 0705 86 0053 Nuga Best Kotanga mbuya kugwa kugwenia. Esukuru ya Kitutu Masaba Technical and Vocational College igeko kwarigania ase intake y'umutinyo gatano EU ebwata chikosi buna Agricultural and Environment Studies aziba kwiga Agricultural and Extension mbwate course ya Mechanical and Automotive Engineering aziba kwiga Automotive Engineering, Refrigeration and Air Conditioning, Welding and Fabrication na wigo mkwiga bale Plumbing, Masonry, Building Technology, Civil Engineering, ase ensema ya Computing and Informatics, mkwege bali ICT Operator, ICT Technician, Computer Packages, Cyber Security na wigo na Network System Administration, ase ensema ya Electrical and Electronic Engineering, mkwege bali Electrical Installation na wigo Electrical Engineering, ase ensema ya Cosmetology, mkwege bali Hairdressing, wigo mbabwate Fashion Design, mkwege bali Food Production yani Cookery na wigo Food and Beverage Production, wigo mbabwate course ya Driving kuchi asibali bonsi baraganye kwegera kugenda Kigali.
Samaria tane ngoro kwa James Barare Nyakundi, the principal ya Kitutu Masaba Technical and Vocational College. A college ito igere ya serikali bagosomya abana courses cy'ububundi asama ngane school fees ya serikali njayira netinse na kero mwana ko report ebese ikera abenga ya mokongeire nabo mwana goja neri abwate enke umwana nainde ngwancherwale asabe kibasa cya serikali akirido kuruka government scholarship eki abana bago apply ekikero umwana ule school ago apply onyora nekibasa kine kikomokonya ase akomenya esandagira akogurwa na bintu binde biraganirwa ase school abana nkonyora bare constituency bursaries uno mubungo Kitutu Masaba constituency Honorable Clive Gisairo neruwete sana gokonya abana barukurwe constituency yaye nande nko bakanira alekero umwana nkanyora ale kibesa ekyo gosoma nande natotebetinga mwana onde wense goche skuru apply loan nkonyora ale karibu sana Kitutu Masaba elinde twegero ubundi bachaga tokonya asama tukagocha biamon
asamange nabo okubatalira ase skuru yiga ose obakirisi migwetara sinamba cyabo 0743480999 kose 0782490068 ninjolero eyugwenyorero bumanyi ubumurago konye asubagima obumakiaya.
Sirige na mirongo ibere na ya mumutinye no yo kanu mwakano yo wachirwe mirongo ibere ne tano nomo mwancho mu ligerinde no kwigena mbiyorando nsia sole na gukwanire abaigo gukwarigane kwanyora mwana moya Ekeonga Chinsa cyabonotsko litarane Cyrus Nyakundi sense milimo nyero era Wilson makoli na gusabire tuskale. Ekeonga Chinsa nigo togo chaka engana yo mubasukano asigari yemo haina ye kanta yaba ke kubatera ni gwasoma basukano wepara asange negeti ke skuru ya Kisii Polytechnic ase yaba ke kugera abana boda boda ase batano batatu baba bagutigerwa chingoma chimbe na kominyoki gwikase nyagetari ya Kisii Teaching and Referral ase bagendete konyora ubugwenia chigekicho kuboligwa niko kwa buru igwe gochia serikali weneke bona nkoligereria ere pare yo hanena sogo kia nime basukano iyo yabereye konekiwa ase Chinsa micho
asama lieta ngoro ku edu ni momanyi nona renge gabune accident ye wapen enare nge sembo matega iga sabanta abandi bali mu nese kamera enego muri ku rugoro nabunyoka kyo nabunyoka na nyore gari ye ebugore tiemete egwetense nari naro mu driver agonya gwaka kekerore nabona abo ngusa sana bitware ngena na batwa bangusa sana baka moko nabo ngumite gaiga nabo gusosoka kerasoka na chikuriwe na ndogo na rari gari nande yakire nona nabuya kago chororo naro namona ngusa abantu barenge abantu bane twabo ngusa twabeke gari me musamaria muye na bari ku rugoro twabeke gari me twaba cricket ya rech ale ne pale ne tuwe baka ndoro gereka ende me to we kauntina kinto bota bara baada de ki wa usen one time two time dore dikende gions president ne ko musonde ya ashtam jabe ne ga ese pale ze wike ebi dongen bioka dare ge action na die travel ki baregas gosongo wechirogora amaro momonare gaiga egari ne kubugeri yoni kurumaega to kunyara gutambuka toso side yago to kunyara gutambuka agere gari ete wike egari ebono buda yabugi yoni kurwa moro chaga paraka yani gari njiri kunyara kubogerera na ibere echigo tirimboka echigo eta nae ono buna kulingana na accident ye chiara beire bosongo gaiga sana nende ko chakira egetai kegati otirimbo kagocha barenge ese no area we barenga abantu bane plus ne driver ye ingomba tano plus ne abantu beji pikipiki barabu ticheti ko manye twara abunyoki bali bande nyagitari
nigo yamate yamo kurwase kenyero kia gucha bunyamwaka ase wode ya bosamare bunge ya West Mugirange County Nyamira igo ya ruro kuboria gochi hasa wananchi nabo igo habarayi kubakonya sokwe kibuna gochi bale wakane piri nyagitari hasokwe kibuna mungena bwenke yo kwiranare oyo orasi nyagitari yenye University ya Kenyatta ukwana chinge kecho nigo baigo basabire kwa gachiro nyumba iyo batabati kubwatikana ne nyumba yabo goya ase Chinsa micho
asama lietane yonkor kwa pita simundi kibundi mwako minto akor ko bundi nyarogero aigas totenine no seito nanda aigas totenine chigaiga no mukiono renge oyo yete engaki narenga no murweiro mungino na rutu nyanchama asenya gitari ya Nyamira oyo beiro murweire asama tuko atari make ange myaka 3 gukimaira gaiga ke yaito na muroje etubwato buremero boro bonene mono mugaka tato minto igarwarete no mwana mama igarwarete na restaurant ya mwagete tari kwenyara mugako minje sukari ge muchandete tari kwenyara nere boigo murwiro yo no kurukuru tunyama yo rasenya gitari ya Kenyatta Teaching and Referral Hospital Kenyatta University orwadira myaka 3 gukimaira gaiga nigabwato bukongoro bonene mono abwato muchando burwe aso mutuoye umukubo mutwe obwato muchando oyo atari kunyara kutari amanyi ngabuya aso mugeroye yari wikenga kyumagaka ogunsogireka bono wikera muchando yo kitakwaro gotoka kerapi mwasinye gitari ya Kisii akabari pad wasinye gitari ya Nairobi Kenyatta University abwa sare bonega se ward obe weniwe nekera weniwe edaliri yo kubwena yarorekanire bono yaikirete akaganio koigorerwa kuri na sinke ya itonto bwatio kunyare kyagere biri ya enigere nene siringi milioni yamo na 226 wiko mutinyo gatatu kitariki cyarenga 14
Ribundi obero enke yenero yane iga enke yane gombwate shide nene enke yo borweire bono bwachite bugatora oboto tageretie njo mwenyene gondwarete ombwate sukari ombwate pressure bono rero yaikeire tindi korora no mungina garwarete yakire ne stroke bono gaikaranse tagwara agwatari kwenyara no mwana oyone buna mwaigwa kwana kare umurugi oye igarwarete ari umurwaire kinyagitari kyankaga Nyamira Kisii Jonsi wetananire tenwi Ochiro bona seikerete gari Kenyatta University Hospital ebiri ya chiri igoro mono totanyare
Jeni mamora elinkoria no mdosi korugeta oyo rwarete gari muswati minto nero mukogoti minta waibuli nigo bakwete bono rende muswati manene agasira bono ninche ndibona muswati mwabo manene mwana yo minto gesarwale myaka ya 3 kera renge Nyamira abana bakabeka umusumase getanda enyomba ekaiya hamuna totene ine nyomba ageyete yere nse mogeri mwa mamuro mwabo ekera rwetinya gitari agacha gaswa mwa mamuro mwabo bono nyomba tabwati na ndi bana totene ine ge compound no mwaye munara nyoro musamali umuyamu bekere nyomba igonga nonye nesa igate te kubekwa yakine chikoni ira migereri gunkaitonya 50 ikubwata na bibwate taga compound yaka muchyo yo bwato bokongo mongina mama agabwate stroke tari kwenyara gakobogori guna kere gento gagokorera sare
igo tware gotabanga kamuranje abantu bari bugwanja okuya motokonye mutwa kane piri eyo mwana oyarwa agunyagitari yokorora rende bono nkona kubwata bwatare otakira kwa bakinguru ararunyagitari agu
so kuru yabamura ya Liokindo igo yaba kwikirana somo yega bwa matanga yokoeni hoyo mobo boroki gwabo oyo beteka gusiro bwa bwaye magega yo kurwara okwana ha se Chinsemo chia tuntabu machoge chache asomo yego yoba ko kolekana mwalimu munene we skuru yo Gerald Olina igo hate bruno kubwaterana kati ya matenya gusirana bigo eskuru yo nako kwairete ogotaba kweliberera igo baigo haye bagati yaba na siasa kurwa sense mejo igo baragire kyaro gutekeranirwa kwa magandro ase bunge yo muri kito iri batikopi robotirwa senjira yo gwikira
magega yogusira ko mwana we skuru yabamura ya secondary ya Liokindo itukolia lero no kweni gukwarenge asensemo yegetuki amandikaniza muna tunta aparai au mbeso kia asoko bwatana no botenene bwe skuru eyo eliyo komwa esiko yo mwelio Clement Nyayemi oyo nyatoko bagusira ase skuru eyo asenge ntwanya twara umubasukano bwo konyorekana na heart attack
koboriga transform yari kuri umusomi ndatarasira njarenge gorari bakabono igagaki dukwanda kubori transform arande umano mindari va ari UDA echame kuamba Kenya naba boriga barimo kumoikanga transform bagenda kero tukanyari ende tokenya taro abantu baite bakonyeke usabano transform totumia egorwararia ikoba nyataro de transform esukuru nero anya gidari tebu ati transform inje na akore gidaru agumororo gasoma iga ngobori na omweshimo itariba orese serikali omweshimo omake Jeremiah musugu mango atu transform rorari
igoroga ari message kigali njaru etebora busato Chinsa nibere ne probox yemo ekabwata abante kobore boraburo ko kenyanyange chikobwate kurororo nege ndoko ba promise obo ikali kwewe eribuye yamo wachenje kura nare kotelange kule lingo chenjoro yakwelibu lakini ebinte ebinge mbiroko genda komisi especially kune basari amo ne ebinte ebinge bigwanda gojase ward
omwalimu wa munene bwe skuru eyo Gerald Olina na ira libage elio linene ko wa kirambu yaba ibuli bo mwana oyo iga asenge njobe sogetie na gutegenere kene tingake eburaburi yabete kulinda bakaeresera igoronga kyo mwana obanyate ko bakurwara na guika obokonyi bukanyara ko bogotoka.
I want to really appreciate the family. Umugaka Clement Nyayemi, I want to appreciate you. You are a principled man. Abantu korweke nyoleke. Ege ntogie itira abantu abange nseye n'obulimo obotenenero obulinga. Umugaka Clement is a strong man, a principled person, and we really want to appreciate you. Ayenekewa.
Moyogoyo toboreti siasa cia kirengenjo asabara ibande besoke na sokomo cia abande barororo asuguta bakorera amagendero y'ichingenjo ao
obujumbe bwakire abantu boko boli bachumbe mochamo aba machoga basi mochamo masoki omonto yomo egera nari boragambe motaje tiamo nane gokore rumuri
nigo baria besokia barwengora gochase omotioyo na kubasaba bacha na sobwamo nabo igo abayuri banyarako bakumanya chingaki abana babo batamakongu nabo igo banyarako bakubasemia chingaki chindekero bare as institution ao cyo bukurwa obasemia eri mbanyarako bakwenyora asimi basukana ngabune yiga nararenge kurwase ensemo ya tunta basi chache imyamwa choge bwa chache kaunti ya Kisii ngo liboteregete mama Lieutenant Nje Gilbert Kobi
Omenye wekenyoro kia bigogo hegikeragati ye wode ya mangamo na kemira igo besokeri tukulia rero kweremere para heyumugiga yokonyoro muchando bobosombya se Chinsa mecho kolengana nabamenya abo nigo bakorera buna igo babwate mibere y'abantu abo asenkindu igetakere gwikirana se Chinsa mecho anene yo yabasegetire kweroselie pale yo igo bano baruru kubulia uchiase serikali ye kaunti Nyamira kuligerelie engane yo mulikito Paul Kapokara aroboturwa sinchira yo gwikirana
Nime yekenyore kiga kia bigogo egyo gotoka Chinsa mechi gacho rubeberwe ewadi ya mangamo ne wadi ya kimereme ye kaunti ya Nyamira asitokomere namu nabamenyi bakweroselia ebara Kulingana na bamenya abaigani ko bagendere ko bakwerere nchira bagendere ko bagwetere mechande menene asama tukamagega enyorekane ngo basombya Chinsa mechi gani go bwabeire gento getali ekyabotambe egekogera nigo ebaleye yagendere ko bageko bachanda sige kabono
ekenyoreke bigo gekorokwa aga singe yo buya wanya sae igoto chandegete to tirimboka to gotira ase obokongu to konyora kari ngiri gotira nona abantu bari gotira buya igo bakabana bakabende skuru para ya tu simbiri ga ase bari ko ya se weto le ko yishe mu ya sari nyumba
pare ne yani gutokorwa to gosinywa egento togokora muna bone gato imukerere igoro bamintaba abagaka abana banyinaba torosie pare yeito na intu tororekane muna abantu
Ejiko kumyankelinga nigo abancho babo babire kurwase kenyorekeiga banyarako bagosira abo bare asenkendu yentu kya babeteri wesoke na kweroselia ebareye elio batukunyarako bakonyora obwete ko buya na kurusya abancho babo asenkendu
aige kenyoreke tokorera tukumetinga abantu baminto basirire barairense bono totagete tobarusi mochari twasinyirwe njera tokobarusi mochari ne para asarabe takonyara gwetibwa
rukwangine simuraombane oyoraire mamuraire gotobwata ngo murusi mochari oberiro aguchikokora chigwikibere bonega gwikarero abakangumba ro buremeru ko runyomba na gwetera sinjira sama kori asa yatokumweteria nabo igombo na amenyete nwasirirete ekero nare gocha kobari boti nona tete njire nabere myaka menge ndana gwetaga iga epigipigi goya nyigeti njira ekandu tainse nanje ni gonge boria moneno no ure iguru abarai kaigo seba gotoka nanje gona kuna bwati mama
nigo bono bamochire botenelibwa aba MC kurwa Chinsa mechiga oliawe ewadi ya mangamuno oliawe ewadi ya kemera asabaganire okora amajiro likosegasigira enganeye
tukuborio moisimigwa oito oge principal geto manga ward na omote deputy speaker Nyamira county yole matinga kobaranje baturigererie batoroserie para epare yakogenda bigoge skuru gutwachandikira matuko ntubwati para togweta chipara makori eto tware gwetera arenga menge tware gwetira abamintegera bakure bono iga alibete na bono iga moise kurigeri rikori eto gasene korema iga tokorema asengenjo tusireti abaminto omongi na kerubo ombane baba igo kene digisemba munda abwo basirete twasinyirwe para stoko baruseri bakore chigwikibere mochari
na Chinsa muyende nigo bamuganira umugavana we county Nyamira Amoski mumenyeribo kwani kibunango tomare biragitebyo byaguretumeye county Nyamira koresha kibara Chinsa mechi bunechire yamoyokoreta omoyeso gochase bare
agita indundwana ko birora emyake yonsi korutwa korutu akorete chikura emiaka ya erire ntwanya kora intuonde ogotoroserie bara twachandikira amatuko mbake pa chigari echigo kwama bone to chandegete etogotara na magoro mbaka nyagitari ntobwati kende nane pigipiteri gwetanchire baminto mutangwanja motoroserie bare
Muruira na arwara anjira te yara nyago bako inje turakita ntu na guchirara mwana kora turakita iga turakita nchiriga inubo notiga tukabona be nje bana njibere me bana mugawa ne ka nduna ko bori nyaga ko nyareka kya na maite wadi to amanga ya na maite mwe msi to ko ko muske ogeto Samuel baga menero nyo kende karo nyo difference ende karo baso difference yeyo atokonye bire kitako ta bire to mere abe kana mbora mu chipara bantu ito baite
omukito bogotema kurigia omwemsie we wade ya manga elia nyareko bagakwiraniria ya onse ni gotebora matunda hagwikabuna tokwenda embeo eginko reporter gataseni kya wanchete kya Getembe kuruiga asinseme chiga chikanyoruke manyakantabu na bigogo egigotoka sorobebe rwe wadilia ya Ekemera amone wadi ya Mangeme county ya Nyamira inche gongoro kwa Polycap okara.
Komishona wikembe kelikya bachaline chimbebe IBC Francis Adware igamirana n'abateneri n'abayiga babwatani bekyumbe kyo kya IBC me ye county ya Kisii unenchereyemo yo kuligereria obware bw'omurubiri bw'okwirike bunaba kichukura onyare kugwika musangerekano yo ni gokorekana se kya IBC kya IBC me ye county ya Kisii Murikito Wycliffe Tyson Manyara oroboti rwasenchira yo bwikira.
The ongoing enhanced continuous voter registration as organized by IEBC.
Gukwana magega yo gukora egeikaro amona stakeholders naboigo abarai bali batenenete okorikia chikurakura chibunge chia Kisii County omo commissioner o IEBC Francis Adware nigo ateba Kisii County imbuya egenderete wikira lero.
In general, we noted with quite a bit of satisfaction that the registration process is going on quite well within the county. Up to now, they have reached just a little over 60% of the target that we were looking at for this phase of registration.
Ase jibunge gosechi constituency chiria chia kolirie buya nyalibali chache nero etangaine na nyalibali masaba nero esiegete.
Nyalibali chache 114, Nyalibali Masaba actually is the opposite at 41%, and we noted therefore that this particular constituency needed to, then there was a need for more encouragement for people to come forward.
Ase ogochenje ekura gose ogo transfer ekura ni gateba umwaki ekura atakire kogenda ase constituency agochia gwakira ekura achenjeri aroro.
You need to go to the constituency where you want to transfer to so that you are transferred there. You go to the constituency office for you to be transferred there. We are not encouraging people to be transferred where you are to another constituency where for example, you are seeking to be at, and there are practical reasons for that. We fear that if we just allow people to transfer anyhow, this provision could be abused.
Nakwanera igoro y'ebibande ebyo bire ase kyabisi ky'ebibande ebyo abanyene batarabikiera kuya.
Relatively large number of IDs that still held by the National Registration Bureau, but the National Registration Bureau office explained that they're making every effort possible to reach out to those people who have their IDs sitting with them, and through the contacts that they have left with them. We also had a meeting with the county commissioner who clarified to us that some of the IDs that were still sitting at the National Registration Office have been dispatched right down to chiefs and assistant chiefs so that they can distribute this out to the owners to enable them to come and register as voters.
Umurobelio bwokolikia chikurani igora chikoera chitarikie 25 na isato kolende okolikioko ngobe ase chiabisi cha IBC na boigo ase Huduma Center.
Wale wanataka kuregister after ECVR wataweza kuregister at IEBC offices na katika vituo vya huduma.
Message yaye nero eyeiga.
Anybody who does not want to vote is basically voting themselves out of this country.
Kulipotele Getembe, Njegwa Cliff Tyson, Manyara.
Mo seneto mochore hesie okenyure ni garuro kuburia gocha serikali kubatirana ne wizara yechisemi kwenne kibuna kuligerere hengana yo mochando bobonga soboroki wa asechisukuru unenchire yamo yo kwenne kibuna nkogandiri bare no murubiri ya masomo mochando ndegwensi uteyo ukana samagacho yebunge ye senate ritukolia rero omo seneto kenyure ni goboigo atogiri umubaro wa bananchi obagendete gwesokia na kubwata chikura bunenchire yamo yo kwenne kibuna Werobe bare hasobo chole bonene bole mutu mwaka wechirubira 2025.
I wish to support the statement by Senator Gataya Mofaya on mental health in schools. Mental health is often overlooked because we are bringing up children in school who are majorly focused on their normal trainings, and little do we give attention to what goes on with their lives away from the training that they are being taken through by their teachers. So I feel that this is a very weighty statement that the Ministry of Education needs to look at and have mental health support to learners who are experiencing these challenges so that they're able to focus on their academic work and also thrive as young people who are going to be leaders in this country, Mr. Speaker. So far, I think the young people are doing very well in coming out to participate in this exercise because, Mr. Speaker, for the young people out there, women, men who are actually looking to elect their leaders, it first begins with being a registered voter. And I personally led by example. The other time I was in my constituency, I led a group of people to go and register as voters. And I can tell you, Mr. Speaker, we are having so many people who want to participate in this civic process. It's one way of making the proposals or changes you want to bring about, Mr. Speaker. And finally, I think we need to incorporate the aspect of civic education so that the masses understand.
Sorobotiro manchumu ligerere atanyoro mutimo komoke tokoira na togende ne kyonga sinchira yoboikira.
Inye nugane techi stage chichi size au lighting and effects, pipe and drapes, PA or sound, camera equipment, grip, LED screens, security barriers, fences, power units, chiema chechingencho au nibinde ebenge asi emega ilia emeke nilia yaigatua gusi ilia emenene concerts ibigeni corporate events amoro kereria ibiegwa na version shows imisengurikana nibinde ebinge twakire isimi asi enamba 0700-301-301 Gose 0722-347-371 301 Events, your one-stop shop for all events and equipment.
Amasomo na nne obumanye na muborairire omwana okogendera asa matuko ali busio ine aye omwiburi kwabire gukuriye sukuru asoraire omwana anyorera obumanyi na nene w'ikikosi cy'amaboko muretekero ka Technical Training Institute elio aibundusa chikosi ao igaiga ntubwata chikosi bunabono elia ya Building and Civil Engineering kubundisa tuleboigo ekosi ya Electrical and Electronics Engineering ase ekosi ya Agriculture and Environment Studies ase ekosi ya Applied Science Department ntubwata Science Laboratory Technician Level 5 na Level 6 ase ekosi ya Computing and Informatics Department ntubwata ekosi ya ICT Technician Level 5 na Level 6 Getembe Lab asensema ya Community and Online Working imiheskuru yiga ya keti nigotobwate a modern library eyubwate bintu byonsi ibiraga nibigotumika ali nayo kubundisa tule ekosi ya version design asetobwate chimashini chekerero nkwegeli abale boigo business studies na entrepreneurship nkwegeli bale food production yani cookery na boigo food and beverage production ase Chinsa cha cosmetology nigotokwegeli ya beauty therapy miranga ase beauty therapy nigo okwenyorera obumanyi bwekerero unabono ya dressing pedicure manicure egati bumanyi bunde obunge boigonto bwate kosi ya mechanical and automotive engineering agirira muretu mwanu ainyorere obumanyi bwiga nabono nigo intake y'umutinyo gatano egenderete agirira eskuru yigani yerekiro miteye mune muskuru asomo chokeroka na wogwaka esimgwitrase chinamba 0726 588558 gose 0708330000 asigo ayire na kwenyorera obumanyi iri webekeri bagari ya asense yiga yokwerwanirira Inye kwabiri gukorya a road show track iyo bwate yogiriya iyo iratigo mu musogo cyase abategereri ultimate road show track experience neyemo y'ubungenjo bunde kwabiri gukorya a track yiga ya road show iyo rakorere a product launch use emisangerekano ya gesiasa brand activation use emisangerekano ya cooperative egatiye chi road show chinde chinyinge bono nigo twakoretere a track yibwate libagaliya eyekerero nabwigo ebwate ebintu byonsi bya sound system eryogiriya nigo liri ya kigima eryo lichujukire ligo kwana nechinguru nabwigo likira bantabange nigo bwate chi DJ chanjere chi MC nabwigo a track yenabo kugitumika asobokorera live performance nigo tukurwa obokorera wito Chinsemo abuna bono Nairobi, Mombasa, Kisumu, Eldoret amoneji county chonsi emergency ya Kenya street ya goteka babuna street endionsi chingaki obunjeli bwago ne byasara byakinirwe aka esimgwetera namba 0704765412 nyora chitrake chika eldio oikera bantabange
Karibu nainde omwanjomo ligerelia ojumbe webunge ya Kitutu Masabo musikiribu gisairo igo hakwanira igoro yengana ye stage getange ya esiare ime ya ikonge ukana hase hamagachi yebunge nene igo homuske gisairo aruro kubolia gukwenanwa kwe map na biga masakara ya koro kibuna stage yo nechikubiko sensemo ya ikonge asobuya wo mwananchi warabongo ruagusi.
The reason I do rise at this point, Honorable Speaker, is because this statement did not only, despite it being a little bit specific to talk about Luanda and Vihiga, the statement actually sought a response from the Naivasha SGR all the way to the termination point at the border of the Kenya-Uganda border. Honorable Speaker, there are alterations that took place on the initial plan. And I did expect that once the committee brought the response here, part of the annexure should have been the map, the stations, and the smaller stations along the route. The initial ones and the amendments that have taken place and what led to those amendments. Honorable Speaker, while Vihiga is crying that it has been left out, the initial plan also did have a station at Ekeonga in Nyamira County. This was to cover the wider Kisii and Nyamira, or what we can call the Gusii region. During these amendments, Honorable Speaker, the Ekeonga station disappeared from the map and the planning. And then what we got, which we don't have a problem, a station being created in Sotik, over and above the one in Bomet. We don't have a problem with additional stations being created.
Yes.
But Honorable Speaker, once that happens and a station is withdrawn that touches an entire region, therefore meaning the entire Gusii region, the line passes there, but there is no station, really leaves out an entire community which is known for agriculture, for goods that can be transported to the cities. Honorable Speaker, to finalize, we would like to know, we've been hearing political statements that these stations have been reintroduced. Can we have a document and a map that confirms the same?
Gati yabasaye na wiga wananchi ni gobeso kia semechi gati yabo Nairobi na Machakos sokorobekana sokwamiriria hugukina kweligiria maguta haigeme agency ya Kenya kwana chingi kicho ni goba nekiribuna abananchi ni gobagendete gwetera hobugimo bukungu kubwatikana no gukunga kubugima.
Tunakataa maisha ya kufinyiliwa, maisha ya kukanyagiliwa chini. Wazazi hawana hela ya kupeleka watoto shuleni, kwa hivyo maandamano ni lazima na wananchi lazima sauti yetu itasikika.
We are participating in these demos because one, this government is joking with us. We cannot sustain the prices.
Kulingana maisha imekuwa ngumu kama wa Kenya. Sisi tunasema tu hivi, as simple as that. Teremusha mafuta. Kila kitu itafani itateremuka.
They don't pay for fuels. Hao wanaendanga wanaekewa full tank, sawa? Sisi hapa tunahangaika tunajaza mafuta, lakini hao kuwekewa tu.
Down with fuel prices! Down with fuel prices! Down with fuel prices!
We have to talk. We are tired. We are here because of serious business. We are here because Kenyans are suffering. We are here because we have reached a point of no return. There's no way this can continue happening in our country. No, we have a government. What's the role of the government?
Na uchumi uendelee, amani iendelee, kila kitu iendelee sawa. There's nothing to worry. So far we have arrested 11. I will take them tomorrow. To charge hawa. Hakuna story nyingine.
Kwanza nasema biashara ziendelee na wamefunga maduka.
Wachana watu wachache ambao wanasaidia wengine, ambao wanaandamana. Wachana, but you can see 98% of the business are on. And we are witness to that. Mpende nchi yenu hata nyinyi. Wacha ni kuleta taharuki hata nyinyi. Don't bring fear. Why are you bringing fear? There's no fear.
Raibin somuske William Ruto ni go hane kiribuna chinga ki segende ko gendra ni ga wananchi barabeba kubwatirana ne serikali asoko ne kibuna ngwikirani bare hobo kolori borubia okwana sense ya Italy chinga kegende tetaro ya matukatato homuraibinse ni go bigo akirikuko ensi ya Kenya asoko endra ko kolibia hasechi sekta iyo ya bikira Kenya asirombe Chinsa chigendete go kolibia kurwa sorogongo rwa Africa.
We are living through a period in which many of the certainties that have defined global order for decades, including multilateral institutions, predictable trade systems, and a long-standing security alliance, are today faltering. Conflict has returned to the center of international affairs, from Ukraine in recent years to Middle East in recent weeks. Trade routes have assumed new strategic significance, as reflected in the rising tensions around the Strait of Hormuz. Security, meanwhile, is no longer confined to territorial borders. It is now extending into the cyberspace, energy systems, and critical infrastructure. At the same time, technological change is advancing at a pace that governance systems are struggling to match. Climate pressures are no longer projections. They are an immediate and lived reality for hundreds of millions across the world. In a world as disrupted as the one we have, we must ask ourselves, what defines a truly capable state? A responsive state listens and acts with clarity and speed. A collaborative state recognizes that no nation succeeds alone and must therefore cultivate partnerships and alliances. An innovative state does not merely regulate technology. It harnesses it to deliver better outcomes. A resilient state absorbs shocks and continues to function even in the face of disruption. Above all, a capable state defines the scale of its future and sets its ambition accordingly. Africa is not standing still. Kenya provides a very clear illustration of what is possible. Today, over 90% of our electricity in Kenya is generated from clean energy sources. We are a global leader in geothermal power, with projects such as Olkaria placing Kenya among the top producers worldwide of geothermal energy. We have also made sustained investments in wind and solar, including the Lake Turkana wind power project, one of the largest on the continent, as well as continued expansion of solar generation. These investments are not only reducing emissions, they are powering industry, lowering costs, and strengthening energy security.
Ekeonga chigosori nigo haborokia hauwatenente chigosori ase kaunti ya Kisii korwa ase chisukuru chioburusu junior secondary na baigo chisukuru chiriche secondary nigo bago keira maigerio ayo bagendete konyora nikiombe kiri gia Kenya Academy of Sports waterana ne wizara yechisemi amaigerio ayo agendete ase sukuru ya Kisii ekerenge kenene kia amaigerio ayo no kwende kibuna konyora bari amumanyi boigoro muno asokwarigane chigosori chietamu ya kabire amagera yo ni gara chigoiko mwelio abwankyo.
My name's Dr. John Okwemba Ngota, Director Research Kenya Academy of Sports. We are in Kisii High School for a very special program of sports personnel training, and we have zeroed down on teachers from Kisii County. We started on 13th of this month, and we are ending on 22nd. And we have around 210 participants from various disciplines, from football, volleyball, hockey, handball, netball, basketball, and hockey, rugby. So we expect that the teachers we have selected from this county are going to carry on with this activity when they open schools, and they will help the young learners to nurture their talent in the right way. They will also help us identify talent from the grassroots that needs further elite training.
My name is Coach Brian Matthews, national team coach, currently working with CAS. The training here in Kisii imekuwa nzuri sana. Turnout imekuwa amazing. We have our instructors who are also from the different federations, volleyball, basketball, hockey. And tukiangalia makocha wale saizi tunafundisha, turnout imekuwa nzuri sana.
Dennis Omari is the chairman, Kenya Primary School Sports Association, Kisii County. Mine is to pass vote of thanks. First goes to the CEO, Kenya Academy of Sports, that is CAS, the one which gave us the opportunity to be in Kisii High School today. I must also thank Dr. Okwemba, who is the director. We have the team that he came with. We have worked very well here with Madam Faith and her team. Mr. Okwemba has really made this place to be the best place for us to stay.
We are thoroughly preparing for the second term school games, which are normally very competitive, especially because of the interest many schools have, and we hope we shall also identify talent among the young people. We will also educate them on safeguarding in sports and give them the right skills so that they are able to know what to do. So we will also be all over the country monitoring what is happening and identifying the new emerging talents throughout the country, from the regional levels up to the national levels. Thank you.
na gwikira kabo mwancho muligerera no gwikira mwelio kwa mangana muya Ekeonga Chinsa Inye chiabo no gutiko ilitera ni Cyrus Nyakundi asense melio manyerero ni garenge Wilson makole na gusabira twaro botiko na bayigo buligereria urobia.
Inye kwabirgo kolija road show track iyo bwategyo girija iyo iratigo mu musogo cyase abategereri ultimate road